If you are operating a fleet of company cars, you are spending more money than I think you know you are. But don't worry, I'm going to break it down for you. There is a way to notably cut fleet costs without compromising productivity or upsetting any mobile employees or disrupting mobility at all. And it's called a Vehicle Reimbursement Program, or a VRP for short. So let's break it down. Okay, when you operate a fleet of company cars, you cover depreciation. Fleet vehicles lose 15 to 20% their value annually, approximately. If you are leasing your fleet vehicles, that is approximately $500 to $800 per vehicle per month. Maintenance and repairs is approximately $1,200 to $1,500 per vehicle per year. Fuel costs is approximately $3,000 per mobile employee per year, approximately. Insurance and liability is approximately $1,500 per vehicle per year. And that's obviously without any accidents, right? Personal use is approximately $3,000 per vehicle per year. But if a company has personal use chargebacks, they're often woefully under what the actual use case is. So for average, we'll put 3,000. So all this adds up to approximately $10,000 to $12,000 per vehicle per year. So multiply that by 100 fleet vehicles, 500 fleet vehicles, 1,000, and we're talking about millions of dollars in fleet costs, especially for some of those larger businesses, right? So a vehicle reimbursement program replaces fleet costs with a fair and tax-free vehicle reimbursement for the use of personal vehicles. So here's what that looks like. For depreciation, the business only covers business use, which is roughly 71.4% of the cost of depreciation for that vehicle. Lease costs, that's $0 because you're not leasing a vehicle, it's the employee's personal vehicle. For maintenance and repairs and fuel, these are variable costs, so it's based on actual business miles. Insurance and liability is similar to depreciation. It's approximately 71.4%. 71.4% of the employee's insurance spend, which is actually 5 out of 7 business days if you want to look at it as a fraction. And lastly, personal use is $0 because, again, it's the employee's personal vehicle. So instead of spending $10,000 to $12,000 per vehicle per year, businesses are actually only reimbursing approximately $6,000 to $8,000 in tax-free vehicle reimbursements, which is approximately a savings of 30 to 40%. That is a pretty sizable cost reduction for the business. So beyond that, there are also the hidden risks of operating a fleet. Insurance and liability, if it's a company car, it's the company's responsibility. There's driver turnover. Employees don't always want to drive a company car. And inefficiencies like idle fleet vehicles. If you experience scaling up or down, how do you quickly acquire new vehicles? And similarly, on the opposite end, what do you do with underutilized cars just sitting on the lot, just costing money? With a vehicle reimbursement program, companies transfer responsibility back to the driver. They eliminate the issue of underutilized vehicles, and they let employees drive their own vehicles, which data has shown typically makes drivers happier. So that is a win, I would say, for vehicle reimbursement programs. They're smart, right? They're modern, they're economical, it's good for business. They make employees happy. So let's recap. Fleet of company cars cost you $10,000 to $12,000 per year per vehicle. Multiply that by the number of vehicles you've got, and that, mega bucks. Vehicle reimbursement program can save your company 30 to 40% on fleet costs. Can't argue with the numbers. So if you want to reduce costs and keep your employees happy, there is a modern solution, and now you know. Thank you.